ladies and gents, I am back with another TNA Impact review from the 12th, I think it is, tonight when I watched it in the UK. Two things that I'd like to get off my chest before I review Impact. The first, TNA reactions, the first airing for it, I think it's a pilot. I'm undecided on this show, to be honest with you. Yeah, I like the concept of it. I think it adds time to the rivalries, which TNA only really has 2 hours a week to do so. So yeah, it embellishes the rivalries more, which is a good thing. Obviously, it can only be good. However, I think that they could have dropped the kayfabe a bit. You know, they could have. It didn't have to be the guys completely in character. They could have toned it down a bit, stepped away from their wrestling character a bit, and made it slightly more real, if you know what I mean. If you're going to tear the curtain down, let them be themselves a bit more, their actual person. I think that would have made the show a bit better. But it was still, it's a good concept, and it's good to see TNA trying these things. Second is the Orlando Jordan angle. Now, I did mention it in my last video, but I thought I'd go into more detail about it, as everybody is bitching about the Orlando Jordan thing. First things first, no, I do not want particularly to see a guy come out on TV, this is the last Impact, and do what Orlando did. Blow fake jizz all over himself. Funny, but I don't want to see it. But, okay, this whole thing, these all angles in wrestling that are like this, are done not so you like them, they're done to provoke and invoke a reaction in you. Okay, if you hated it, absolutely hated it like most people did, that's good. It's good that you hate it because you care. Okay, if you hate it, then that gives Orlando Jordan heel heat, great heel heat. You will want to see this guy get his ass kicked in whichever match he's in because you hate him so much. Okay, if you loved it, you loved it, but it invokes a reaction, and that is what TNA were after, and that's what they achieved. So you can't really knock them for that. Okay, Impact tonight. Overall, it's probably the best Impact for a taped Impact that I've seen so far from Mondays. Generally, the live Impacts are pretty good. The tape ones are awful most of the time. This one was very good. Things I liked about this Impact tonight. Finally, Team Flair get the upper hand in this rivalry. It's been crying out for this to happen for weeks. Seriously, you can't have such a lopsided rivalry that TNA was dishing out. Okay, it just makes the whole rivalry seem weak and the match obvious at Lockdown. They needed to do this. I loved what they did with most of the rivalries, how extreme they took. I mean, a biscuit and run over by a car. Yeah, you're going to WWE fan. What we're doing with Stone Cold. Trust me, I was the biggest Steve Austin fan growing up. Okay, I idolised the guy. I remember him getting run over by Rikishi. Nothing's been done like that in years. So watching a biscuit run over, no problem with me. I enjoyed watching it. Did find it stupid that Desmond Wolfe decided just conveniently to have his window wound down, knowing that it's a CCTV monitored car park anyway. Jeff Hardy fireballed. I did hear a rumour that this actually went wrong and Jeff did get burned, which, depending on your persuasion towards Jeff Hardy, is good or bad. Only problem I have with this, it seems Lockdown's on Sunday, this Sunday coming up, okay? It seems a bit extreme to be running guys over, burning them in the face, and then suddenly, hey, they're okay for the pay-per-view in the space of 7 days. Could have probably been done in the last live Impact. I think it would have worked better, but still, not complaining. Too many people do that on YouTube, especially towards TNA. I enjoyed it. What can I say? Other good things. Kaz versus Shannon Moore. Shannon Moore botched 3 or 4 moves in this match. It was still a good match. I enjoyed the match, and it was given 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Brilliant. All these naysayers say, oh, TNA aren't pushing the X Division. The X Division is just there as a cruiserweight division. Blah, 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 blah. The X Division is spotlighted. Maybe it is the opening matches. Sometimes it's not on Impact. But when was the last time, even when Amazing Red had the title before Bischoff and Hogan came in, when was the last time Red got given mic time? When was the last time Red actually appeared on Sodding Impact? He never did. He had web matches. He was never given mic time. Doug Williams is given mic time. The X Division matches are given out to time limit, the 10 minutes on Impact, on TV, Monday nights, and the X Division is not getting spotlighted. What? Other good things to happen on Impact tonight. There were quite a few of them. I enjoyed the Jeff Hardy, Robert Roode match. I think both Robert Roode and James Storm in Beer Money are very good in singles wrestling, more than capable of singles wrestling, and both capable of putting on a great match. I enjoyed this match too. Yeah, I can't really pick a fault with that match. I didn't like the opening as much. This whole Sting in the Rafters thing works if you're going to cut away and have Sting in the Rafters. Fair enough, okay? If you're going to have a guy walk all the way up to the rafters to get Sting to bring him all the way back down and show it all on TV, it is wasting so much airtime that could be used for something else. It's ridiculous. I mean, seriously. I mean, it happened before when Hogan called Sting out, Sting came down. It wasted so much time. The knockouts match, Leather and Lace, complete waste of time. I remember a time when the knockouts was head and shoulders above the Divas for wrestling. Okay, I'm not a big fan of this whole turn them into, we'll have bra and panties match, Leather and Lace match. Yeah, it's good, but I mean, come on, you know. I mean, it's for, yeah, I'm a young man. I'm 23 years old, but I've had a girlfriend for 5 years. Okay, I don't find this thing as appealing. I'd rather watch wrestling. Yeah, I'm running out of time here. Well, good things about it. I like the Jay Lethal push. I'm a Jay Lethal fan. Anyone who says, "Oh, it's just a Macho Man ripoff," Jay Lethal does the Macho Man gimmick as a homage to his childhood hero. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, Macho Man, the actual Macho Man Randy Savage was in an interview. He said he loved the Jay Lethal angle. Okay, he loves seeing it. So if he doesn't have a problem with it, why should anybody else? Jay does it so well. Jay Lethal. It's very funny. I mean, the guy's gold, and he should have been pushed a long time before he has been. So glad to see it. So to wrap it up, overall, Impact tonight for a taped Impact, I thought was very good. I find it very hard remembering anything to pick serious fault with this Impact actually, which says a lot. I'd say, especially for a taped Impact, because they are generally god awful. But yeah, it was good. I think everything's led on to Lockdown perfectly well. Oh, sorry, one bugbear that I did have, major bugbear. The last remaining image from Impact was Hulk Hogan stood on the stage by himself, staring down Team Flair. Hulk, you are not the draw anymore. Please get it through your head. People are not going to see you on the stage, Hulk Hogan on his own, taking on Team Flair, the image for Lockdown. That's not going to sell jack shit, man. Ugh. But everything else, really enjoyed. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget, rate, subscribe, or thumbs up, whatever it is they're doing now. Bullshit. Yeah, and thanks for watching. See you later, guys.